From the first time our ancestors used it to the present day, fire has been an indispensable part of our lives, so much so that we often take it for granted. But have you ever stopped to think about what life would be like without fire? No air conditioning, no light bulbs, no cars, no planes, no hospitals, no schools, no nothing. For millions of years, fire was nothing more than a distant memory, until quite by accident it was discovered again. It's considered one of the most important events in the history of mankind. But when did this momentous event occur, and how did it happen? And what impact did it have on human evolution? The earliest undisputed evidence of human control over fire dates back 1.5 million years. That's when Homo erectus first learned to use fire for cooking. Archaeological evidence shows that they gathered around fire sites for warmth and protection, and they may have even used fire to help drive animals into open areas where they could be more easily hunted. Evidence suggests that by 40,000 years ago, humans were using fire for cooking, warmth and light. This was a crucial advantage over other species and may have been a major factor in our survival and the extinction of other hominids such as Neanderthals. The most common is by striking two hard surfaces together such as stones or sticks. Early humans probably started using this technique after seeing how a spark could ignite dry grass or leaves. Another method is by using a bow drill. This involves placing a piece of wood in between two stones and then using a bow and drill to spin it. The friction from the spinning eventually produces a coal which can then be used to start a fire. This technique requires a lot of manpower and skill, but it's also much more efficient than simply striking two rocks together. Once the coal is produced, it needs to be transferred to a tinder material such as dry leaves or grass. From there, it's just a matter of feeding the fire and keeping it going. Early humans probably learned to blow air onto the embers to keep them alive. This is similar to how we use a blow dryer today to start a fire. The ability to control fire gave early humans a number of advantages. First, it allowed them to cook their food, which made it easier to digest and also killed off harmful bacteria. Cooking also made food more enjoyable, and it may have even played a role in the development of our brains. Second, fire provided warmth, which was especially important in cold climates. It also helped to drive away dangerous animals. Third, fire provided light, which allowed early humans to be active at night and also gave them a sense of security. Fourth, fire was used for protection. Early humans would build shelters near firesides and use the firelight to ward off darkness and dangerous animals. Fifth, fire was used for tools. Early humans would use fire to harden tools and weapons. They would also use the heat from the fire to shape metal. It is considered to be one of the most important factors in the development of human civilization. Without fire, we may not have survived. Our brains would not have developed to their full potential. We would not have been able to build tools or weapons or even protect ourselves from dangerous animals. Thanks for watching.